The face of Cynthia Osokogu, who was lured from Port Harcourt, Rivers State, where she lived and studied, to Lagos by some young men she had been chatting with on social media, and was later killed by the same set of people in a hotel room where they had agreed to meet, only serves as a reference point when calling for caution to many who are neck deep in the various social media platforms for personal or even business relationship purposes. However, there are some good stories from the social media too. This episode of Big Story digs deep into the use of dating websites, dating agencies, and the outcome of relationships conceived on these platforms. I'm Ini Thompson. Nigeria is a land of plenty, but for individuals to get their share, they must add value, and this can be very demanding of time and mind. Many leave their houses early, spend the whole day in their location of occupation, and head back home only when it's dark. This has in some ways put strain on social lives and relationships. Solution comes in the form of social media. Old and new friends are made, conversations are also held. However, for some individuals, the social media platform offers solace of another kind.
I think it's the latest innovation in the social mix. I mean, it's so tempting to opt for online dating because you don't have the fear of any backlash, your physical, reaction from the person you're hitting out at. So you go out there and how do I put it, follow your dreams. You see the woman of your dreams, the man of your dreams, and you're not afraid to just say hello because they're physically not there. So that fear of rejection is so minimized by technology. Well, we cannot rule that out, but for many, a lot of people that I have interacted with, it's the lure of seeing somebody that you don't know from anywhere and can actually talk to the person, instantly, and there are no limitations to that. You don't know where it might lead, so the lure of adventure is always there, so.
The story turns out well for some love seekers. Orimoloye Mayokun is one who will always preach the gospel of getting and staying very active on the social media.
I'm living witness of online dating. I got married December 21st, 2013. I met my wife through Facebook. I just saw her profile through a friend of mine. Then I now contacted my friend that this lady, I like her. Then he now gave me a number. From there we started the relationship. So and very interesting. So in which I can as well even preach to somebody that getting someone from a Facebook or through any online stuff is a very good one.
Esther, not her real name, a young lady who says she feels she was getting caught up with the activities of earning a living, hasn't been so lucky.
A while back now, I joined the dating site. Because you know how it is, sometimes you just want to meet new people, new friends, have a conversation, and who knows, something might pop up, might just end up being serious. And then it's been fun, I've met new people, it's been hilarious, and all types of people. And then this particular person, his name again, IK, has been very persistent. And I'm like, okay, he's always giving the pings and right in your face every time, good morning, hello darling, hello sweetie. And then you, at some point, you just have to give in. You start to give your attention to that kind of person. And then, from what the site says, this dating site, it usually lets you know how close or the proximity of whoever you're chatting with, where they are, if they're 10 kilometers away, 20 kilometers away, 2 miles away, and all that. And the dating site says that. He's just round the corner. And then I ask IK, Mr. IK, how are you today? How come you say you reside in the UK when this site says that you're just around the corner from where I am? And then he goes like, no, I registered in Lagos and then I've since relocated to the United Kingdom. And that didn't sound reasonable. It didn't make any sense to me, but just for the sake of peace and to keep the conversation going, I decided to keep quiet and not talk about it. And not too long ago, just a couple of days ago, I got a call from somebody saying that IK sent me a gift, a parcel. And I'm like, oh wow, this guy does mean business. And I'm like, okay, no problem. I'm eager and willing to see what would be the content of this gift or parcel, so to say, from my said sweetheart in the UK. And just before I ended the call, the person says to me that I'll have to pay for the parcel. I have to pay for a gift that is coming to me. It didn't make sense in all sense of the word. And I'm like, no, I will not do the paying. If Ike sends me a gift, then he should do the paying and I should do the receiving and probably call him to say thank you or whatnot. And after saying that, boom, the person hangs up and I've not heard anything from him thereafter.
Although Esther did not fall victim to this scam, many are victims daily. The police says it is open to such matters.
The good thing about it is that it can be tracked. They understand. So when you furnish us with the necessary information we need, of course we deploy our, the command actually is driven by, we do a lot of investigation deploying cutting-edge technology. So we deploy it, and by the time we get one or two facts, we piece them together, then we'll hit the ground running. We've been able to crack some of them like that also.